In this video, I'm going to be talking about breath work and in particular holographic breathing. I'm going to be talking about how to activate the diaphragms in an effortless way that you get a much deeper breath, double. When I breathe in this way, I get the breath seems to be about twice as deep and twice as long, and the lungs, the diaphragms, the pelvic diaphragm, the diaphragm under it, they just work effortlessly to take a much deeper breath, in breath and out breath, and much longer, slow, long in breaths and out breaths. It also works through the spine, the pelvis, the arms, the legs, the hands and feet. And learning this, it's done with holographic breathing. Now, I will be teaching this as guided meditations this Sunday in a free webinar. So absolutely free, you can come along free of charge. If you can't make it to the webinar and you want to learn how to do this, I will post it below. There'll be a link where you can learn it below, but I'm going to explain it and what it is useful for in this video. So in holographic breathing, there's a gentle motion of the jaw with the breath. It's a specific thing. The lips are closed, the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Within that, on the in-breath, the jaw is gently opening and the jaw is gently closing. I'll be teaching that, guided meditations on Sunday, so I'm not going to talk about that in depth, but it produces this moving breath through the whole body that is deeply healing. And reflecting that, there's a movement in the hands and feet, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and through the legs, and that mirrors it up through the whole body. So there's this movement of the jaw that creates this moving breath dropping down. There's the movement of the hands and feet, and that connects from the outside of the body and rises up, and it connects to this breath, and you just get this whole breathing motion. When we work with the hands and feet, with holographic breathing, it deeply activates the diaphragms, deeply activates the breath, and it's like a new breath. It's much deeper, it's much longer. I can't even describe it. It just gives you a new breath. And I did have a hiatus hernia from an injury when I was young, and a permanent tense muscle around the ribs from that hernia. And since I've been working with this in more depth, with this movement of the hands and feet, it's completely gone. That diaphragm's completely loosened up. The effects of the hernia have gone. I don't know whether I've still got the hernia, but that tight muscle has gone. The effects of the hernia have gone. Why I started working with this in depth was I had an accident, my own fault, I'm not going to go into it, but I pulled a hernia in the groin. And I started working with the hands and feet because it will work through the muscles, through the pelvis with the breath, and exercise the whole pelvic floor. The whole pelvic floor starts breathing with the breath automatically, and it tones, relaxes those muscles. And I wanted to see if I could clear the hernia. I don't think it's possible to clear a hernia in the groin because gravity keeps you know, the digestive tract keeps pressing through it because of gravity. So while you're standing up, it continues. So I don't think I can clear it, but I want to really tone all of the muscles, get all of the muscles soft. You know, I work with it while I'm lying down, and it really breathes that area, gets it stronger, gets it breathing. So I went into it stronger because of that. But if you learn it before you have an accident, then you're less likely to get hernias. You're less likely as you get older to need hip operations or joint operations. It will balance all of the muscles through your legs, through your pelvis, through your whole body. Different aches, different pains, different imbalances. It automatically works through that. It works through the organs. It does everything. It's like a miracle. Holographic breathing, like a miracle. As far as I'm concerned, everyone should try holographic breathing. It's free. To learn it is free. I'll be teaching holographic breathing free of charge. So to learn it is free. So why would you not do that? You know, to learn the holographic breathing, maybe 15 minutes, may change your life completely, may make you really healthy, may be able to address all sorts of things you couldn't address in another way. As a breath work, it stands alone. There's nothing like it. So it's there, 15 minutes of your time, no charge. Try it. If you don't want to try it, absolutely fine. You don't have to, but it's there if you want. And we will be taking it much deeper in that webinar. There is the basic holographic breathing, but we'll be really working with the hands and feet and how they work through the whole body. You can, whatever, if you're doing other breath works, it will work with those. If you're counting breaths, doing different lengths of breath, you can do that with holographic breathing. If you're doing breath holds, and you can do that with holographic breathing. So whatever you're doing before, you can still do that with holographic breathing. You may not be able or want, you know, with the fast breathing, you will probably just do that much slower and much deeper. You can't do mouth breathing with holographic breathing because the lips are closed, but pretty well everything else you can take it deeper with holographic breathing. So you can try it, see how it goes. This webinar will be not just great for people who want to breathe more deeply and free up their diaphragms around birth. It's important to have strong diaphragms with all the pressure of birth. So you want the muscles of the gut to be good, you want the muscles of the pelvic diaphragm to be good, you want the muscles of the diaphragm under, you want that all strong and supple. And this is perfect for that. It will show you something. The way people teach breathing the pelvic diaphragm for birth, in my opinion, isn't healthy. And there's lots of problems around that. And I will explain that a bit in the webinar on how this particular breathing works with it in a different way and really tones. Doesn't just make them strong, it makes them soft and supple. So it really is much easier to give birth, and you can breathe it through your birth. So for women who want to give birth, for people getting older, want that strengthened, for prostate problems, for genitalia problems, breathes that whole area. So free of charge this Sunday. I think it's the 30th. If you're watching this video after that time, just go to the description below. There'll be a link. Click on the link. There will be a video of that webinar. There'll also be 30 other free videos with tutorials, with guided meditation, so you can do those. And if you wish, you can go on to the advanced webinars where we more work with the energy work. With this one, this Sunday, get that motion going, but then we will be starting an advanced webinar where we work with all of the energies, the different energy points in the arms, legs, hands and feet, and how that integrates through the body. So if you want to take it much deeper and work with it in an energetic way, we will be doing that. There's different qualities of energy that open in holographic breathing. There's the deep earth energies, has a very particular quality, specific energy points in the arms, hands, feet and legs. The fire energy circuit relates a lot to the heart, the genitalia, different areas of the brain. The yellow energy circuit relates to the connective tissue. For the women, the clitoris; for the men, the erectile tissue of the penis. The lung energy circuit relates to the lungs, the sinuses, the cranial sea, the colon, different areas of breath through the body, specific energy points and areas through the whole body, and we'll be working with the ones for the, as I said, the arms, legs, hands and feet. The blue energies, the kidneys, the adrenals, the bladder, penis, vagina and urethra. The higher circuit, the brain and the arms and legs. They all fit together as energy points, and we'll be working in depth with those in the advanced webinars, which are every Sunday. We have free webinars once a month, and then all of the Sundays in between we have the advanced webinars, which you're welcome to come to if you wish.